Hey miners, Mining King here. Today we're going to be taking a look at some new mining management software developed by one of our members in the Misfit Mining Discord. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, before we get into this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to Yeti. If you guys don't know who Yeti is, he is a member of the Misfit Mining community. He also was the one that had tested that new LHR unlocker when there was the hack, and tested it on a VM and showed everyone that it was just virus and malware and stuff like that. He also recently did an interview with the hobbyist miner in Meet the Miner. So I'll leave that link down in the description down below if you guys are interested in getting to know who Yeti is. So once again, just want to say thank you, Yeti, and let's get right into it. Alright guys, so we're over here at Mine Farm right now, and this is Yeti's mining management software. So huge shout out to Yeti for letting me be a part of the testing for this, and thank you to everybody who's participated and everybody who's given him ideas. And it's really cool to see how much this thing has really grown since the initial start. So up here at the top you can see your farm, your total number of GPUs, your investment. Right now Hive OS is having issues right now, due to everybody wanting the LHR unlocker, so it's not reporting correctly from Hive. It usually would display wattage here, so just know that it does work correctly when Hive is working correctly. Then you have your Ethereum algo, whatever algo you're mining on your farm, which you're mostly mining on, which is me, is right now is Ethereum. So you can see my current, average, and reported hash rates, how much revenue I should generate every month, as well as your current balance in your wallet. And down here in your breakdown for your farm is you'll also see your investment, your daily cost, which you'll have to enter in yourself, as well as your profit. So this is how much you would make, and then you have to deduct this $12 from this, and this would be your profit, as well as you can put in your Ethereum wallet address, and it will scrape all your transactions, and this way you can see how much you've earned in total, right? So I've earned more Ethereum than what I have invested, right? Because this is why this is green right here. And let's say I had $40,000 invested and I've only earned 35. This would be red, right? Because I'd still owe myself like about, $4,100. So the color does change depending upon if you're in the green or red in this situation. And then also over here, you can add numerous wallets if you want to track, your Ethereum and Flux and your Raptorium. So you could keep track of other wallets that are supported by MineFarm. Not all coins are supported yet, but he has added quite a few. Now let's go over to the inventory list. And this is just a sneak peek again. There's some things in this video I can't show you due to API keys and IP addresses. I just don't want you guys to see that kind of information, as well as this is a beta. It's still being tested. So we're in the GPU section, and this is where it's really, really amazing right here, right? So you could see all the different cards in what rig it is, what rig it's in, as well as what I paid for them, and you can see maintenance things here. So let's actually go into one of these GPUs. You can see it's an Asus Radeon RX 570. You can also add in the serial numbers, because maybe a particular card is making your rig go down, and you don't want to have to shuffle and go through find whatever one's giving you problems. You can, before you put the rig together, you could you could type in the serial numbers if you so wish to, as well as how many gigs of RAM it is, the memory type you could change, how much you paid for it, as well as the purchase date. And you can also, like, let's say you're gonna move a card from this, from the Octominer, and I was gonna move it to the 30 series rig. You can just tell Mindfarm where you move the GPU to, and then over here you also have a maintenance section, which is also really helpful and nice. So, like the last time I blew the cards out was in late March. I have it set for 60 days intervals. So when I go back out to the inventory list section, I'll talk about that a little bit more. And then down here you could put also, like the last time you did the thermals, like maybe you did thermal pads and thermal paste, or maybe just thermal paste, whatever. You could still put that date over here in your little date changer here. As well as there is also a QR code to where it will take you into Hive to this particular card. So that way you could tune it, because maybe this card's giving you issues or something, or maybe you want to go into Hive and tune it a little better. So this QR code will take you to that card in Hive. And this is something that's also very nice. And maybe you have a lot of rigs with many, many, many different GPUs, and you can't really remember what all of them look like, right? It's, it happens. So you have a front and rear, and you could take pictures and upload them to here, so you have a front and back picture of the graphics card. So that way, you could use this so you could see what it looks like. I also did give Yeti a suggestion yesterday, and I'll have to wait and see if he does it. I also suggested maybe to add a document side for like your invoices, so you could easily RMA a card, right? Let's say this card goes bad and I've only owned it for 6 months, and I need to get the invoice to submit to the RMA people. So this way you could have all your invoices stored up here on your Mindfarm, and that way you don't have to like go looking through all your documents and trying to find where the invoice is or something like that. So I thought that would be really helpful. Now, when we come back out here to the actual inventory list, you can see that these, on the blown out section, it's green. I have it set up to where it gets closer, where it hits 60 days, it will turn orange, which means I need to take care of it. And then the thermals I have for red after 1 year. So you could set these interval times for however frequently that you would like to, blow your cards out or do the thermal paste on your cards. And you could set this all up on your own. So this way, this can help remind you, because maybe I know there's some of us, even myself included, where maybe we don't maintenance our cards enough as we should, because maybe we get busy, or we forget about it, or, any of those reasons. So I think that's a really great feature right there. He's also added CPUs, and these are all the CPUs. Most of these are just, like mining rig CPUs, so they're not very strong, except for my test bench, which has a 3600X. He also has a section for ASIC miners, and then he has motherboards and the hard drives. So this way you could also, which I haven't done this yet, and I still need to, is I could put in the cost of this particular item, which would, make your investment amount more accurate. All right, guys, that's going to conclude today's video. Once again, huge shout out to Yeti and to everyone who's been participating in the beta testing of this Mindfarm mining management software. You guys are looking forward to this as much as I am, as this is just the early beta testing stages. So I can't wait to see what else rolls out. So just huge thank you again to Yeti. Thank you, Yeti, for letting me be a part of the testing in this beta test round. Really appreciate it. Well, guys, I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys did like it, would you guys please like, share, and subscribe? And just remember, this is the Mining King giving you the most hashes, and I'll see you next time.